All right, we're back to 6:43. Time for weather on the threes. Once again, clouds overhead, kind of between clusters of showers and storms. We're watching off to the west as we look from the station back across Interstate 80 for our next wave of rain to come through. And it's getting very close here. So far, though, the first part of the morning drive, we've mainly been dry, kind of timing out in our favor, at least this time around here. 65 degrees outside, winds behind and in between the clusters of storms, actually light north at 5. And look at that, another half-inch of rain, very quick, heavy storms moving across the metro, generally between about 1 and 2 o'clock. We actually briefly had a thunderstorm warning for parts of the city. It was only up for about 15 minutes. Some concern there that we could have some wind and hail, but mainly just heavy rain and no real reports of any nasty weather. And with that being said, we've got showers and storms over our eastern fringe counties coming back at us from the west. Really not impacting temperatures a whole lot. Everybody in the low to mid 60s right now. Lincoln 65. Again, we're also reporting that number here in the metro and down in northwest Missouri, Maryville right now at 66. All right, we go back to the bluffs. Again, kind of some lingering sprinkles and showers at times as we check our exclusive Viper HD radar, our street level mapping. You can see a lot of your busy intersections there, rain free, and that goes for most of the metro right now, but already you can kind of see it on the edge of the screen there coming across Saunders County, the leading edge of some light rain. There are pockets of heavy rain, even some thunder and lightning. The trend for this second cluster of showers and storms, though, has been to weaken a little bit since last night. So the severe weather threat with this looks relatively low, and you can see even with our initial wave that came through after midnight, most of that weakening just a little bit as well. But all our computer models indicating some rain, say, coming in over the next hour through about 10 or 11 o'clock. You'll notice that quickly moves on to the east after that time. And then hints of maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. I think it may be a lot like yesterday. We get a nice break, some sunshine, warm weather there back in the low 80s. And then even tonight, the probability for rain is not as high as it's been the last couple of nights. But if we were to get that to go, we have the slight risk for a few of those storms to be strong. And this is actually a two-part issued initially for what could happen this morning, although I think we're okay here. And even tonight, the probability only about 30 or 40%. So if they go, they could be strong. The question is, will they and where will they go? Probably out to the west and south of us initially. And then wind and hail would be the threats. All right, we've been showing you this each and every morning here. Additional rainfall. Again, some spots have already seen an inch or two. Still poised to get at least another 3, it looks like, between now and late on Memorial Day. So for today, showers and storms this morning. Mainly dry, partly cloudy this afternoon with the high of 82. We could likely see a shower storm move back in overnight. We'll watch for that. Lows stay mild at 64. A lot of tomorrow looks to be dry initially. Then we may be under a bigger threat for severe weather tomorrow afternoon and evening. So that we'll have to watch. That could carry over into Thursday night and Friday. And then right now we may start Saturday off a little wet. I think we actually get a break late Saturday and a good part of Sunday there. You can see temperatures down with certainly the morning rain threat Saturday at 77 for the high. Back to 87 in advance of that front and a better chance for storms, which also could carry over into Memorial Day. So the forecast hasn't really changed much. Warm and stormy through the better part of the next 7 days. And with that being said, obviously we've had a few bouts of severe weather and some stronger storms. That is certainly a possibility over the next several days at times. So you may want to download Storm Shield to your smartphone if we get those threats. I know mine went off last night, part of the area under a watch, and even briefly that warning here in town. You'll get the notifications. You can track the action on radar, and of course you can get the voice call to the good old-fashioned landline. All right, right now 6:47, outside 65 degrees. Right now we're dry, but Cammie's standing by with more.